All right, and hello, welcome back to Rocket League. We were out for 2 weeks for Fire Week and Spring Break, but tonight we were supposed to have a double header. The first team forfeited, so that's why we were kind of starting late. The second game tonight will be against Anderson University, which I believe we've already played them before in the season.
Yeah, I think so. And I think that forfeit actually gave us the lock to first
Yeah.
seed in the what is it, the conference. I,
Um.
I'm not exactly sure what it's called. I think it's the
Yeah.
conference,
Yeah.
something like that. So that's big for the boys. That's I think that's an improvement over last season, and I think it'll be a really exciting game tonight.
Yeah. I know. Last season the team made it to the championship, or right before the championship, and lost. So they're definitely wanting to get to the championship and win.
Oh, absolutely, I have no doubt. Knowing the guys that are in that room, they're very competitive, all three of them.
Oh
So
yeah.
I know they want to go and win, and I think they have all the tools to do it. We talked to the coach beforehand. They see every opponent as a winnable game. All respect to them, but we're here to win. They think they can do it, and I think I give them
Yeah.
my full support. So
Yeah, one of the questions I asked for St. Patrick's Day is how lucky they felt about tonight's games. Obviously, very lucky because the first one got forfeit to them, gave them the number one seed, and hopefully they're feeling pretty lucky still about tonight's second game that we have.
yeah, absolutely. I think coming in having the forfeit, it's not exactly what you want. You want to play, and you want to win, but getting the win anyway is still good. I don't think they could be too upset not playing. But after not playing for 2 weeks, I asked them, hey, not playing for 2 weeks, not practicing, not playing with each other. How are you guys feeling? And all of them said, look, we didn't touch it,
Yeah,
over those 2 weeks, but we're happy to be back, and they're excited for tonight, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see them play.
yeah,
It's been a while since I've seen them play, so I'm excited
yeah.
for it.
They're they're most likely warming up for the second game tonight during that short little hour break.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Getting back to the field, playing with each other.
Mhm.
Getting the energy right, feeding off each other more. So, like I said, not playing for a while
Yeah,
can kind of mess up your rhythm. But I feel like these guys can take it on the chin and keep moving forward. So I'm excited to see it.
yeah. Um, Normally every time the team plays, I normally ask like what kind of adjustments they make, and they say nothing. It's not broken. Don't fix it. So
Absolutely. And that's something that holds true in a lot of things. And these boys, they've been doing really well this season, and winning as many games as they have, as convincingly as
yeah,
they have. Same thing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
yeah.
So I've said it a million times. I'm excited to see these guys play. It's my first time casting Rocket, so it'll be exciting to see for sure.
Yeah, definitely in for a treat. Normally, um, each one of the members of the team pretty much contribute to scoring, and they each have their own little moments, especially for the third games. Like one of them doesn't get MVP, they get the next round. But again, it's best. It's 5 matches, so best of 3 wins. Um, but I'm feeling pretty confident that the team's gonna do pretty good.
Yeah, I'm fairly confident. And I talked to the guys, and they said they'd scrimmed them before and played however many games they could in an hour, and I
Yeah,
think it was mainly Wittenberg winning. So I want to say it
yeah.
was like seven or eight to one
One,
game.
yeah.
Yeah. So only dropping one game out of nine is pretty impressive. So
Yeah, and I think that was against Northern Kentucky, who was the first team tonight.
how was it? Oh, I thought it was against
Yeah,
Anderson. I
Anderson.
apologize.
They've played already the regular season. I believe they won that game, and they there was definitely a lot of high stakes in that game, and the team definitely was pushing back as hard as they could, and they did a phenomenal job with doing that.
No, I think that's one of the things this Rocket League team can do is if they get into a bind, they can kind of find their way selves out of it or find themselves out of it, dig their way out, and you know all props to them for that because
Yeah,
I know casting the siege team. There's been a couple of times where if they get down or they're ahead, they don't close out or they don't pull back. So and that's no fault to them. Some of these teams they're playing are really good, um, but it's really cool to see a team that can kind of pull it back.
yeah,
And like I said, close these games out.
yeah. I know Ion, who's one of the players, does a very good job about keeping up the team positivity. We see that through Rocket League and also on Valorant because he is part of
Oh,
the Valorant
we're
team.
in play now. We've got Ion on the ball here. Tackled by Braden.
Simmer.
Simmer into Renzo's going to flick it off the wall. Ion there on the defense, but here comes Braden. Can't get a ball centrally.
And Ray has control of the ball, just kind of pushing it
good
towards
flick.
the goal.
Block.
Lorenzo's there for the block.
Ion back goalwards. Arai can't do much on it. Ball's gonna go into the orange corner, one of the orange corners.
Simmer tries to get the hold of the
Ion
ball
off
back.
the wall. Can't get the second touch.
Ooh,
Misses
missing
entirely.
miss.
Braden. Simmer's gonna get there. Arai's gonna get a
Ooh.
shot just wide. Back in through the center from Simmer. Ion shot, goal. That's a quick start, and that's exactly the start Wittenberg would have wanted.
Oh, yeah.
Just over a minute into this game. I'm just a beautiful shot, bouncing it off the ground.
When,
That's a tough shot to block.
yeah, with only like 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in the game, and Whitworth has 1 point. I mean, they're doing a very well job.
Simmer is going to get it over the top. Straight
out of
away.
Kickoff.
A second one for Wittenberg. A first one for Simmer here. I mean, just really well done. Well played.
Yeah.
Not much anybody can do about it. AU find themselves 2-0 down pretty early on. Let's see if they can find a way back here. If not, it's going to be all Wittenberg, I think, in this game. Arai, Simmer again, getting the second touch into the corner. Loses all of his boost, so that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I think.
Ball from Phantom. Phantom's going to miss it.
Yeah, I think one of the hardest things about this game is just maintaining your boost speed and where it's at.
Yeah, shot from Renzo off the post. Shot again. Just missed. Simmer getting the demolition, I believe. Simmer here into the final third.
Ball back on the AU side in the orange.
Ray looking for the touch centrally. Saved. What a save there by Braden. Renzo gets it between the blue. Off the wall again. Can he get a shot? Ray with a save. And we see Wittenberg looking to counter here, but that looks like it's going to go in.
Open.
And that's a goal from Braden. I mean, all of Wittenberg looking to counterattack, and Braden just, gets that touch, gets the shot off, and it's a good finish.
It's one of the hard parts also of this game is just making sure somebody's at goal at all time. But if you're in a situation where you need all three just to see and the ball just goes straight to goal, that's kind of a frustrating moment.
Absolutely, especially if someone's looking to go to get boost or something, and maybe knocking a little bit of the rust off here for Wittenberg.
Yeah.
Renzo looking for a central ball. Simmer gets there well.
Phantom there to get the ball away from Simmer.
See, Renzo and Simmer demoing themselves. Or each other, rather. Almost doing it again. Ion with a good ball forward. Simmer's going to get the flick off the wall. Can someone else get there? Renzo tries to clear, does clear. A little bit of an air dribble there, I think.
Yeah.
Off the wall. Looks centrally. Off the wall again. Ion clears. Into the Anderson half. Arai gets the ball high. Kind of bumps Renzo into the boost there. A bit unlucky.
Yeah, I think for any sort of airplay, you have to have a full thing of boost.
Absolutely. Simmer defensively looking to air dribble here. Does very well doing so. Renzo with a good tackle. Arai has to block. Renzo gets the ball over the top of the goal.
Phantom has control of the ball, pushing it towards the goal.
Looking to center. Simmer gets Arai with a block. Crucial there. That could have been dangerous. Ion, though, back there. And almost a goalkeeper position. Ion blocked again. Simmer with the demo. That gives Wittenberg a much-needed breathing space. Arai looking to go for the corner. Does get to the corner. The central ball is blocked. Ion and Simmer both working together to keep that out of the net. 1 minute left remaining. It has been a close one, and
Ooh.
Phantom gets the goal to equalize 2-2. This has just turned into a very interesting match.
Yeah, with 57 seconds. Oh, my bad. 57 seconds left on the clock, and both teams have 2 and 2. It's going to be cut down to the wire on if we push into overtime or if either winner or you gets a point and just holds it off.
We'll have to see if any team, will score to take the lead here. And it looks like Renzo gets one quick. 3-2 to AU, and we'll probably see them try and hold this lead, hold this advantage of what they have. Not push for any more goals. But the saying goes, a good defense or a good offense is a great defense.
Yeah.
So we'll see what Wittenberg can do here.
And AU wins the kickoff of Phantom.
Renzo there going again.
Ooh.
Arai with a crucial save. Simmer knocks the ball forward. Arai very, very nearly almost scores.
30
into the wrong
seconds
end.
remaining now.
Simmer can't get the ball forward. This AU team doing a really good job of holding it in Wittenberg's half. Phantom there is going to knock it back to Simmer. He's going to have a shot.
Oh, but just misses
Ion out
it.
of boost. Can't get the second attempt. 10 seconds remaining now. Arai gets there to clear.
No, what's
A
goes?
shot from... Yeah, this is exactly what... One. And there goes the game. Game 1 goes to Anderson. Renzo getting the MVP there.
Mm-hmm.
Not the start Wittenberg would have wanted in this game or in this match against AU, but not a terrible effort there from the boys. I definitely think having the lead, they need to do a little bit better. I think defensively, not being so aggressive on attack.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's a little bit of the rust, having not played for a while, especially with each other. So.
They're definitely playing a high-stakes situation with the score being 2-2 with about 57 seconds remaining, and then AU gets a point, and they're just trying to push hard. And, with 2 weeks off and trying to push hard again, it's kind of trying to get back into the movement of things.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the difficulty with it. Being 2-2, even 3-2, you're pushing for a goal. It's got to go one way. Someone's got to score. And unfortunately, I think in that moment it wasn't Wittenberg. So, we'll look forward to the next game here in a few minutes. And here we are loading in again. We'll see Wittenberg back on blue. AU back on orange. And here we go. The game started kicking off. Like a little bit of a 50-50 there. Ion's going to get the boost. That's crucial. Shot.
Renzo goes for a long shot, but misses it.
Simmer clears. Arai. Not really on the same page there, Ion and Simmer.
Yeah,
good block from Ion. That's crucial.
I've noticed throughout the season there's been a little bit of miscommunication between the team on some games, but they've definitely know how to come out of it.
Ion with a crucial save. Can't center it. Phantom there to block. Arai with the tackle. Can't win it. Renzo with a shot. Can't get the goal. Phantom kind of mishits it, but Braden gets a shot off the post and in.
Ooh.
That's a quality finish there from Braden.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to do anything when the ball just bounces off top of the goal post and just bounces itself back in. It's one of those things where it's kind of just out of your hands when that comes to that play. And the ball for kickoff was stiff between the two teams.
Gonna get another one off the bar. Braden scores another one quickly off kickoff, and this Wittenberg team looking for a little bit of a boost here. We need something. Not even a minute in yet, and it's already 2-0. And AU found themselves in a similar position last game, and they were able to turn it around. So let's see if Wittenberg can do it. Ion there, looking to go for goal. Simmer's going to get there. Good negative play, but a block from Renzo is going to get it on goal. A save by Simmer. That's a demo. That's a big demo from...
Ion and Arai miss it, and Phantom gets the score, bringing AU to 3.
That is I think that's a little unlucky, not having the boost to get up there, or just mistiming it. But 3-0 lead here for AU.
Yeah, I definitely feel like that was a timing issue. Ion pushing the ball further towards his teammates in the air.
Ion getting a demo there. Now Wittenberg with possession now. Can they hang on to it? Simmer's going to play it off the corner. Take a little bit of an awkward bounce. Oh, shot from Renzo off the post.
A little close for home right there.
Simmer is going to knock it away. A good save from him. Ion with a clearance. See if we can get a ball in the center. We can, but Renzo with a good play defensively. Simmer's going to keep it off the wall. Ion, I believe, with the clearance. Array's going to go for it with Phantom. Ion there. Center ball. Renzo. Array's going to get there. Simmer with the shot. Saved by Phantom. Shot again. It's going to go in from Ion. That is better from Wittenberg. Keeping the pressure high, keeping it in their end. You know, you're bound to get chances like that. And it's just the right place at the right time, and no one else is able to get there to keep it out. So, fantastic finish there from Ion.
Yeah, 2 minutes with about 2 minutes 30 seconds remaining. What's definitely gotta punch back at AU here.
Absolutely. I think what we're gonna need to look for is, you know, keeping the ball. Like I said, keeping the ball in their half. Simmer's gonna get there. Unlucky. Braden with a block. Ion can't get there. Let's see if Array can come from the back and get it. He will get the block, but the ball's going to go centered again. Renzo's going to read it. Ion off the wall. No boost. Simmer now going towards goal. Braden gets there, but... Ooh, that's a demo. Simmer. Ion's going to get there just about. A lot of 50-50 balls here. No one really with clear possession, though. Simmer off the wall, can't get it down. Renzo wins it. Arai looking for a ball in the center. It's going to be blocked by Phantom.
And Braden's still keeping control of the ball, but now Phantom has control of it.
Looking for a ball in the center. Arai's going to get there with the... Oh,
Ooh.
that's well done from Arai. Simmer can get there, get the full boost.
Bringing the
Can
ball
he
up in
finish?
the air.
Renzo with a save.
Array
can't get there.
In a long shot, but just misses a little too wide there
Renzo
for AU.
looking for off the wall. Can't get the ball low enough. Ion with a good save. The boost, not enough. Simmer going for it off the wall again.
Ooh, no.
Just wide from Array. Ion there now. Simmer a ball into the center.
And 1 minute remaining now.
Simmer off the corner wall. Might get it back here. Can't with a boost from Braden. Good defensive play. Ion with a good block in the air.
Simmer just misses the ball just a little bit there, trying to get the save.
Simmer with the shot, can't do it. 30 seconds. A little bit awkward there for both AU and Wit players. Simmer now looking for another one of his air dribbles. Doing well, but blocked. Good tackle by Braden. And it's
Goal wide open.
going to go in from Ion, and there's 5 seconds left. It's not over yet. If they move quickly, Wittenberg can equalize and, you know, maybe find a winner in extra time.
Yeah, Witt definitely needs to get the ball into the goal straight off from kickoff.
Wittenberg ready to go here.
Ooh, the ball.
4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. The ball's going to stay in the air.
But
It's still up.
there. You might try to push it down.
It's still up. Simmer. This might be it.
Oh.
It's still
Oh. Just
And, a block. Can they keep it up?
Simmer. Oh!
Oh, and they let it go. Anderson wins that one. Another close 3-2 game. And
Yeah.
Anderson now one away from taking the match. I like what we saw there for Wittenberg more in that game.
Yeah.
Being more more aggressive, being more on the attack. It looked like this kind of sitting deeper, trying to keep the ball, I guess.
Yeah.
Didn't work because that Anderson team was pressing high, pressing hard, trying to get that ball back. And I feel like when we saw Wittenberg do that, they had more success.
Yeah.
But I felt like it's finding a balance between being too aggressive and being the right amount.
Yeah.
That Wittenberg need to find to win this third game, hopefully.
Yeah, would definitely. With 2 weeks away, they're probably still getting back into the things of being in high pressure situations and the high pressure game. And I believe they're just struggling to do that a little bit, but I think Ion's going to be able to help them like pick up their mood a little bit, just kind of communicate with the team like, okay, you go here and this is how we're going to do it.
Absolutely. And we're already back in. And it looks like it's good.
Ooh!
A crucial save from Arai off the post. Ion's going to clear now. Can the ball find? It's going to be Arai again. Can they find Simmer here? They can't, but Arai kind of out of boost. Can't do much with it. Going to get a ball centrally, but
And Phantom with control of the ball now. Braden.
Ion's going to get there, clear it out. Can they get the boost? Ion's going to be able to, but can't do much else. Simmer, the ball's going to fall to Braden here in the corner. Simmer now with one of his air dribbles. Out of boost. Arai, however, not.
And Ray uses all of his boost up with that little
Ion
movement.
can't do much. It's going to be that's a crucial. That could be big. Oh, the shot is not clean. Renzo looking to take the ball out now, clear it out. Ion's going to get there, keep it in their half. Ball centrally, can't do much with it. But another ball from Simmer.
Renzo still keeping control of the ball.
Shot again, both, yeah. Crucial save from Simmer there, that's big. Ion with a good clearance. Arai can't get there. Simmer off the wall is going to try and clear this. Ball does find ball kindly for Wittenberg here. Off the wall. Is anyone going to be able to get there? It's off the post. Off the post again from Renzo. That is a big let off, I think, from Wittenberg.
Yeah.
Renzo's going to get a third attempt, really. Can't put it in this time. Arai's going to get there and finish, and he's going to take advantage of it. He's going to be the clinical one. Unlucky, though, from Renzo. Hitting two off the post and another one that's just saved, but Arai in the right place at the right time, which is crucial. Scoring goals, which is big for Wittenberg to take this lead. Hopefully they can, win these next 3 games and
In a long shot, but Phantom Zone is there to get the save.
Simmer's going to
Simmer's
hit it
back.
off the wall, not out of boost, but looking to center it.
Ray goes for the shot, but just
Oh,
hits
it's gonna
top
be
of the
blocked
goal.
Renzo out of boost, not much he can do. A double. Oh, it's just one. It's just one of them left. Ooh, Renzo's going to get the block. That's big. And then now they're back, yeah. Ion's going to clear it. Simmer's going to take it, blocked by Braden. Phantom looking to hit it off the bar now. Arai. Still going Arai. What a run this is. Looking to ball centrally. Can anybody else get there? Ion playing a more defensive approach, which I think is a smart option there. Not for sure if he was going to win that. Simmer. Air dribble here. He's going to get it off, but it's going to be blocked by Renzo. Ion looking for a ball centrally. Gets it central, but Simmer is going to go for a shot. It's going to be blocked. Simmer again. Looking for it probably off the wall. Renzo. Arai is going to get there and finish. Again, he's in there at the right place at the right time again. just falling kindly for him.
Yeah, definitely Wood's doing a good job at doing the offense and the defense right here in this game. That first score was definitely a bit of a confidence boost for the team.
Absolutely, but we found them in this spot 2 games ago, 2-0 lead. They got to hang on here. They got to close this out, make sure they take the W here, because if not, this is going to be the end of the night for them. And Renzo's going to score early or quickly after their second.
Yeah, Wood's definitely got to be careful because it looks like AU's doing very good with the communication and just kind of finding the weak spots of the Wit team right here in this game.
Renzo with a ball forward into the Wittenberg half. It's going to be cleared by Simmer. Braden back there with very little boost. Renzo with more. Arai.
And 1 minute remaining now.
Simmer there. Again, Simmer. Ion now centrally. Arai off the wall. Simmer, can he get... It's a shot. It's going to be saved by Braden. Oh, good run from Braden. Ion's going to do well defensively to keep him out. Ball central. Simmer blocked by Phantom. Ion here with the ball. He's going to hang on to it, I'm sure. Simmer gets the shot. It's over, just over. It looks like now AU back on the counter attack. Looking for a ball centrally. And it's going to go in for Braden. 8 seconds remaining. It's level again. What a good effort there from Renzo to center it, and just missed by both Ion and Simmer. 8 seconds to go. Wittenberg need a goal here, if not now, in extra time or in overtime. Arai might be their man to do it. It's still in the air. Central now. Simmer's going to get it off the board. That's a big save from Braden. We're going into overtime. Whoever scores wins.
If
Arai's going to get there. Arai is going to do it. Arai is going to win the game for Wittenberg here, taking the W in the 3rd game. That is a hell of a performance from Arai. I believe he scored all 3, taking the MVP. Absolutely.
And I believe that brings AU to 2 game wins and Wit now 1 game win. So Wit's still got to play pretty strategically in the next few games to get AU kind of fallen, kind of, trying to bring them down a little bit.
Yeah. Wittenberg doing outstanding to close that game out. Maybe a little bit closer than they wanted, but really well done from them to get the lead and end up finishing them off. Taking the W, which is huge, a huge improvement over the last 2 games, and a huge confidence boost, I think, to all 3 of them, especially RI. Scoring 3 goals like that is big, especially at this level. You don't score many more than that in a game, as we've seen. So it's mighty impressive. Here we go again, back in it. Simmer. Ion's going to get an early demo.
Ooh, and Braden there for the save.
Ion with a ball centrally. Arai, well done defensively from him. Simmer's going to get it off the wall. Renzo central. The shot wide from Phantom. Arai.
Control with the ball now. Just gets it over Phantom, but Renzo's there for the save.
Ion centrally now. That might fall. It's Ion with a big goal to start here.
Nice shot there by Ion.
Just hit it well enough, and no one really able to get there. It's just going to fall really, really kindly. No one with boost able to get there and to keep it out. So Ion giving Wittenberg another big lead here. Can they keep it now?
AU wants to kick off of Renzo, but Witt gets the ball, pushes it back towards AU side, and Phantom Zone now control the ball.
Shot from Braden's going to be just wide and saved there from Ion. Renzo with a demo on Ion. Phantom is going to keep it. Ion back into the game, is going to get another hit to it. Renzo central. A ride. Simmer. Simmer off the wall, out of boost. Renzo with a shot. It's gonna go in for Renzo. That is well done from him.
Yeah, bringing that 1-1 for both teams with 3 minutes and 50 seconds remaining on the clock. Definitely, both teams are pushing back at each other, and it's a great thing to see.
Absolutely, it's fascinating. It's a spectacle to see this level of play. You know, being so close games, going 1-goal games, extra time games. It's really cool to see. We'll see if Wittenberg can get another W here. Although, added equalize or equal score, it's going to be tough. Ion now central.
But no one's there to get the save from the ball.
Arise going to take the boost. Can't do much with it. The shot from Phantom, well wide, but Ion now getting it out of the blue zone, or at least trying to. Simmer now.
Ooh, but Renzo's there to get
Ion going to need some boost here. He's going to get some boost. Array with a good save.
Yeah, I think AU's doing an incredible job with whenever they go to shoot for the score. They're getting the ball to move fast where Witt can't really react as much.
Absolutely. The ball's moving so much quicker than they can react in, and there's not much they can do about it. That ball's going to be over the top. Array going to take the boost. The shot saved by Simmer. Shot again from Renzo, saved again by Simmer. Just Simmer try to take this out here. Defended well by Braden. Ball from Ion's going to go centrally. Renzo's going to defend.
Simmer now back with the ball, but Zone's there to keep it back on Witt's side, but the ball is now in AU side.
Ion with a all right tackle. Simmer. Is the ball going to fall? He's just ran out of boost at the last second. Simmer doing what he can defensively with no boost. Get some more boost now. Ion with a shot from deep. It's going to go all the way into the opposite corner. Phantom with the ball off the wall. Ion now.
Simmer trying to...
Centrally now the ball is going to fall.
Oh,
just wide, I think, or maybe a good save from Renzo, I think. Ion can't do much. Both posts. 1 minute remaining now. I mean, it's still 1-1. The shot from Ion can't go in. A save by Braden with almost no boost. The shot from Arai saved by Renzo.
I mean, this could pop. Renzo.
Ion with
that
a
was close.
crucial big save. Shot saved by Array. Ion now.
This essentially could be the same game as last time where both teams are tied and it goes into overtime. And there's about 30 seconds remaining, still tied.
Can one of these teams find the breakthrough they need? Ball's going to fall to Simmer. Wittenberg looking for boost. Simmer's got it. Can he finish here? Renzo with a big save. 10 seconds left.
5 seconds left.
And that's going to be overtime. One of these teams has to score, and it's going to be exciting to see who.
And Witt wins kickoff, but Renzo's there to get the save from kickoff.
Arai's going to get the full boost. That almost just fell in. Renzo with a another big save. Ion with a shot. Braden with a good save. Arai now. Simmer. Ion going to go out for it.
And we just reached the halfway point of almost a minute in.
Renzo clears.
Ray controlling the ball.
He's going to almost just walked it in. Simmer shot. Saved by Renzo. Both these teams fighting tooth and nail to try and get this game winner.
Yeah, both teams definitely have got to be sweating with how much the ball's been going back and forth.
Arai now gets it out. Ion now with no boost. Arai clears it, but it's false century. Simmer can't get there. And Renzo with the overtime winner to send Wittenberg a loss. Not one you see often, but
Yeah.
just too deep into the goal for Simmer. You can't get out. And Anderson's going to take the game, take the match,
Yeah.
and that is huge. I mean, that is just such a close game, such a close loss, and I think that's a little bit of
Yeah.
the 2-week break coming back from it. That's a little unlucky for them, but
Yeah. But I definitely feel like, I mean, I believe Witt's still locked into number one seed, so they have that going for them tonight. But I mean, they also had a huge time span between the first game and the second game, and
Absolutely.
the first game being a forfeit, and just taking time to practice. I mean, you're going for practices. They go against teams that they don't play against, and it's just where they can take the cake easily. And
Yeah.
I mean, high stakes, it can be very difficult to play in sometimes.
Absolutely, and lots of pressure on these guys, and they knew it was going to be a close one, I think, and like I said, having that time off is it's a good thing. Taking some time off, but it also can be a little bit detrimental if you don't prepare properly, and especially to come back. And I think we saw that here.
Yeah.
But I feel like definitely not a performance you guys can the guys can be really upset about. Definitely stuff to look at.
Yeah.
Definitely stuff to get better at. But overall, I think a decent performance from the guys today.
Yeah. But we'll see you guys again on Wednesday at 7 p.m. for Valorant. Me and Luce will be shoutcasting that game. But other than that, I hope you all have a happy St. Patrick's Day and good night.